Hello, YouTube. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're vibing high. Hope you're loving yourself as well as each other. Just had some words of inspiration, or some words of thought while I was getting a little physical movement in today. I was thinking and reminiscing about a great friend of mine who passed away from breast cancer. And during the remission, she started to get well. And we began to work together at this job. And one night we were working the midnight shift, and one night the administrator came in complaining. The DON came in complaining about our work and what we were doing. And a lot of I can say my coworkers, a lot of the employees there were very intimidated by the DON. No one ever wanted to speak the honest truth or speak up to her or stand up to her, except for me and maybe one other person. And for that, we were always given the most heaviest work assignments, and we were just given a little, little challenging work assignments at times. But either way, we were grateful. We made it work. We made it work for us. But to make a long story short, my friend began to get well, and so she said, "I'm ready to go back to work." And we were like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go back to work, get out this house, blah, blah, blase, blase." So she begins working at the job where me and another friend worked at. And we're working on a midnight shift, and we're short of staff. Excuse me, just got through working out or whatever. But working a midnight shift, we're short of staff. We're given this extra workload, and instead of the management compromising and being understanding and having empathy for the situation at hand, the DON comes in, mean mugging everybody, and who's all here, and I'm tired of this person calling in, I'm tired of that person calling in. And she went to the book assignment. She started calling out names. "I want all the nurse aides. I want them blah, blah, blah at the station right now." Blah, 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 blah. So my friend looks at me, "Rest in your power, Miss Perry." Yeah, great friend of mine. She says, "Who is that?" I said, "Well, that's the DON." She said, "Talking like that?" She said, "Well, I just started here, but I ain't about to kiss no butt." Blah, 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 blah. So I said, "Yeah, that's her. That's the one I always talk to you about, whatever." She said, "That's the one to give you them tough assignments." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But you know what? We make it work." She's like, "Wait till she get a load of me." So we go to the nurse's station or whatever for the meeting or whatever she had to say to us about our assignments. And she said, "Who are you?" And my friend says, "I'm so-and-so, so-and-so." She, told her name. She said, "Oh, okay. How many weeks she been here?" It was just quite odd that for her to be in management, she was unfamiliar. Her attitude was so bad, she wasn't even aware that she had a new employee on staff. But so hilarious. You had to be there for the story. So she said, "Can I speak to you in the office?" I guess she felt embarrassed. She was arrogant. She was nasty towards all the staff, that was there. We were working short. We were given extra work duty. But instead of her compromising, she came in with the wrong energy, just taking out the fact that people were calling in out on the staff that did show up, which was unfair. So she called my friend into the office. She said, "Oh, you're new here. I didn't know you were new here." She felt kind of embarrassed. You could tell by the conversation. And she went to the office with her. My friend sat down. The DON sat down. She left the office door open where everyone could hear. And my friend, she's very outspoken, very strong, So I knew she had it, "I didn't know you just started here." She said, "Yeah, I've been here for 2 weeks or whatever." "Well, what do you work in? What's your experience?" She said, she told her, "I've already been through an interview. You don't have to talk to me like this. We're short of staff and we're doing the best we can." And she told her straight up, she said, "I just got through beating death." She told her that. She came out straight up. She said, "You don't have to talk to me in this manner, We're understaffed. We're given extra workload. And you're yelling at me and you have just the nastiest attitude. This is my friend, the employee, just like I was employed talking to the DON. And so we're all listening, our eyes open. And I'm like, "Yeah, get her, get her, get her." On the inside, I'm like, "Get her, go." I'm like, "Yeah, stand up to her. Yeah, just like I do." She said, "You know somebody up in here?" She said, "Yeah, I know Noble. We call each other by last names or whatever." And she said, "Well, I'm just letting you know. I just got through beating death, and I didn't come here to be mistreated. I'm here to work. I'm here to do the job that you guys hired me to do. And I would appreciate if you could just respect me like you want me to respect you." Clearly, it's just how she said it. And we're like, ooh. So the room got silent for a long time. So I'm in the hallway clapping like, yeah, get her, get her. And so the DON, she simmers down, she brings her temper down for a moment. Well, I apologize. I didn't know that you just beat cancer and, and you just started. I apologize and I'm sorry for what you've been through and how long have you been sick? And she said, all of that is none of your business. I voluntarily shared that with you. She said, I voluntarily shared that with you. I don't have to tell you my business in order for you to respect me as your employee here. I'm saying this story, you guys. It just came across my heart and my mind that we shouldn't have to share our personal business in order for a person to empathize with us, in order for a person to respect us for who we are, genuinely, wholeheartedly. We shouldn't have to tell all our secrets and our agendas and our dreams and give them our blood type and our social security number, just a figure of speech. But in order for a purpose, for us to empathize with each other, the respect should come genuinely. The respect should come naturally. You shouldn't have to share all your business with anyone for them to respect you. And that story just crossed my heart while I was, working out or whatever today. And I was like, wow, I sure miss my friend. But she stood up to her. And that was a true example of we need to take time to empathize with people. But we don't have to share our personal business, our goals, our dreams, where we come from, what we ate last night. It should come naturally. The respect should come naturally and genuinely. You don't have to know a person's history and all their personal business. There should be no reason for me to go out on the street to a total stranger and be disrespectful. It happens, we know. It happens every day, every moment. But there is no reason to carry that tension and that stress with you and to inflict it on each other each and every day you wake up. You should be grateful for the breath. You should be grateful for waking up, grateful for your home, grateful that you're alive, grateful that you can talk, grateful that you can see, grateful that you can breathe in the product. You dig? So it just crossed my mind and crossed my heart. I was just thinking about my friend. I said, wow. I never forget that night she stood up to that DON, the DON that everybody was intimidated, was like afraid to speak up to. I wasn't, I always spoke up to her, and the repercussion for that, she always gave me the worst work assignment. But I went and did my job, was grateful, was respectful to my patients, to my coworkers, to everybody, did my work, punched in, punched out. But we should just respect each other, period. Each and every day as we get up and we go about and we go out into this world and we deal with each other. The respect should be natural. The respect should be genuine. We shouldn't have to tell our history, or our intentions or our goal or our blood type. It should come naturally. So that's all I wanted to say. Just thinking about a great friend. May she rest in her power. Don't be afraid to speak up, stand up for yourself, but let's respect each other wholeheartedly. We don't have to know a person's history or who they are just to respect them. Treat people like you want to be treated. I'm Lady Noble. Hope you're loving yourself and everyone else is around you. One love, I'm out. Respect each other. Doesn't cost nothing.